Hi, it's me, Luna the Zen Witch, here with another unboxing video for you. I have been gifted a deck and I'm very excited about it um, because there's something special about gift decks. You may have heard the adage of you should never buy your own tarot deck. It should always be someone else. It should always be a gift. You should never buy. And two things that I'm allergic to, you will hear this over and over and over again, are superstition and dogma. Dogma says do it this way because we've always done it this way and don't ask questions about it. Superstition says, and if we don't do it that way, something bad will happen. Both of those things put your power outside of yourself. Okay. And I don't dig that. I'm all about empowerment. But the thing is, here's the thing. It's true. Not true that you shouldn't ever buy your own deck, but it is true in my experience that there's something special about decks that are given as a gift. And my opinion on that is that doing tarot in the beginning, doing any kind of divination, oracle cards, tarot, whatever, hooks into the synchronicity principle in the universe, that everything in the universe reflects everything else. And so we sort of, when we go to a divination system, we're sort of stepping into that belief system that I can find meaning in things that kind of seem to happen together. All right. So when somebody buys you a deck, rather than your ego being in the way of I like this or I don't like that, it can actually be that synchronicity principle, and it's them and they're wanting to do something loving for you that makes them buy this deck for you. Maybe they're seeing in it something that they see in you that you don't quite see. At any rate, there's something special about it, and I think probably just the gift and somebody wanting to give you something is the biggest factor of that. So I received this deck from a dear friend of mine, and it just showed up in the mail. So much fun. So much fun. She also has this deck and must enjoy it. The Druid Craft Tarot Deck. This is by Philip and Stephanie Carr-Gromm, illustrated by Will Worthington, and says the same thing there. It's Eddison Books Limited is the publisher. The Druid Craft Tarot Deck, this acclaimed deck created by practicing Druids, combines the two great streams of Western pagan tradition, Wicca and Druidry. Say that 10 times fast. Druidry, never mind. Its powerful images have emerged from a vast store of teachings and storytelling rooted in the past. They will help you achieve a closer connection with the natural world and bring you insight and inspiration for the issues you face today. Pack contains 78 cards in full color, 80-page book. There's some of the images. There's another image on that side. Okay. Let's get to it. And yes, I've opened these decks before, so, split hairs about unboxing, but I have not worked with this deck. I've just looked through it. Mostly because it's a pain in the ass to try to get the plastic off when I'm shooting video, and I don't feel like editing. So here's the book, and again, the standard of the day, sort of a stiff paperback with a nice binding. Me likey. Let's go to the images. All right. Go there. Oh, my candle burned out. Hold on. Hold up. Sing yourselves a song. Talk amongst yourselves. Oh. Of course. You know what? I'm testing your patience. There, it didn't go out that time. Okay. All right. Thank you for sticking around. Let's look at the images. And we have, rather than the first image being the major arcana, we are starting with wands here. That's kind of fascinating. Okay. Interesting. Never seen a deck organized like that before. Ace of Wands. These are big cards. Okay, nice big images. All right, Ace of Wands, 2. So yes, definitely imagery from, Stone Age and Iron Age. Britain, 3 of Wands. These definitely reflect standard tarot imagery. There's the Four of Wands with the bower being built. 5 being conflict with a cock in the front. 6, the card of victory. 7. Yes, definitely. I like the reinterpretations of those images. I like that they're big. Oh, usually you see 8 wands just flying through the air, but look at him throwing a spear through the air. And this also tells me that this deck is probably using wands for air, which, bravo! 9 of wands, boundaries. 10 of wands, carrying a burden. The Princess of Wands. So we have princess, prince, queen. Oh, there's fire in the back. King. Maybe it isn't. All right. Cups. Obviously water. Ooh, look at that beautiful image. Ace. The 2. Definitely relationship. 3. Celebration. 4. Kind of sulking. 5. Sense of loss. Stress. 6. Harkening back to simpler times. 7 is daydreaming. 8. Walking away. 9. Having things your way. 10. Fulfillment. Happiness. Princess of Cups. Prince. Queen. I love that image. I used to live in a place where I had a grove of oak trees in the backyard, and I would go out when I was doing ritual and take a chalice full of like steaming mulled cider and hold it up to the full moon and catch the moon in the cup, and oh, that brings that whole thing. Beautiful. King of Cups. Ace of Swords. Okay, so that tells me, well, no, I mean, that doesn't make sense. Ace of Swords. Let's just keep going. 2. There's the blindfold. 3. Ooh. There's a heart in the swords. 4. Rest. 5. Defeat. Defeating someone or being defeated. 6 of Swords. 7. Okay, so 7 is usually like the thief card. It talks about something being taken away, you know, a sense of loss, being taken advantage of or something. And I'd be interested to see. I'm going to set that one aside because I want to see the explanation for it. 8 of Swords, there's the other blindfold. 9 and 10. So yes, also very true. And with the blue here, we can see that they are saying swords are air. Okay. So take back that bravo. Prince, the Queen, and the King. All right. Ace of Pentacles. 2. Juggling. Here we go. Still true to those images. 3. 4. Locking everything away. Yep. 5. Feeling out in the cold. Look at the hound chasing the hare. That's interesting. 6. Gifts. 7. Ooh, he's cutting the mistletoe. 8. Apprenticeship. 9. Solitary abundance. 10. Solid foundation. Princess, Prince, Queen, and King. Right. The Fool. The Magician. The High Priestess. Ooh. I vibe to the High Priestess card. If you didn't know, the Lady. The Lord. Okay, so the Lady and Lord rather than the Emperor and the Empress. The High Priest. Ooh, I like him too. The Lovers. The Chariot. The Strength. The Hermit. The Wheel for the Wheel of Fortune. Justice. The Hanged Man. Ah, Peen. Very rarely do you see a peen in a deck. Lots of tatas, not many peens. Death. Ooh, look at her sickle blade. I have a sickle blade and I love it so much. Thank you for making death the death crown. The what? The what? Feralt. So this has got to be temperance. It's weird that, I mean, they've changed some of the other names, but that one's really out of left field. That one's like not in a language that I know. Cernunnos for the devil, the horned god, the tower, the star. Who does the images in this? Will Worthington, I was going to say, because this looks like it's done by a person that doesn't actually have tits. Okay. The moon. The sun. Rebirth for judgment. That's nice. And the world. Okay. So there's the whole deck. I want to look up Seven of Swords first. And I really do like the imagery in general. I'm digging what they're laying down here. Okay. Oh, and they organize them all by numbers. So all of the aces are together. All of the sevens are together. So on and so forth. Seven of Swords. So the thing I'm looking at with this is all of the other images have been pretty true to the standard tarot imagery. This one seems to be out of left field. Usually what you see is a guy kind of sneaking away with all the swords, like stealing all the swords and creeping away with them. So the keywords here are insights, strategy, and research. New ideas challenge, it says meaning. New ideas challenge old assumptions, and great progress is made. Using intellect, wit, or charm to gain an advantage or recover something that's been lost. But care must be taken not to start believing the ends justify the means. Strategic planning or research, espionage, deceit, or escape. Okay. Reverse meaning, dishonesty or deception may be revealed, acting with caution for fear of being caught, the use of words to cheat or deceive, counsel being sought, stolen goods being returned, returning to the scene of a previous incident, possibly to assist someone. I mean, what I see here is like an accounting going on. Do we have everything, counting up things that they have? So I'm not sure that really vibes, but let's see. Let's do a one card thing. And I'm going to shuffle this way because I don't think it's possible to riffle shuffle. I'll give it a try. These remind me of, size-wise, of the Voyager deck. One of my very favorite classic decks. And that is also, and see, these are, I can't even do a riffle shuffle because I can't, and to try to bend the deck like that ain't going to happen. So let's just kind of do it. That doesn't work either. Okay, these are hard to deal with, and the friend that got these for me told me that she cut her deck down. So, and there's the back, so there's Celtic knots, and then little floral leafy designs there. But I guess she cut the borders off of hers so that they're a little more manageable. I don't know. I figure I'll just deal with it. So Prince of Cups like wanted to come off that top of the deck really bad into my hand. So I'm just going to take the Prince of Cups there. You know, I have such a problem with chord cards, so I'm not going to argue with that. I'm going to take it and see what it says. All right. They do. Swords. No. It's by... All right, so they start with the court cards here. Princess, Prince of Cups. Okay. Keywords: idealistic, empathic, romantic. Meaning someone following their heart must try to avoid the pitfalls of illusion and glamour, a conflict between the heart and the need to take action, inviting others to a social or artistic event. Yes, I usually see the Knight of Cups as an offer of some sort. Offering your help to others, an impending journey over water. Reverse meaning is deception, hiding, or emotional dishonesty. If you're hiding something from yourself or from others, it may be time to come out of the closet. Becoming overly concerned with your own feelings, a strong connection to the world of dreams, artistic or poetic inspiration. So there's a pretty broad range of meanings there to draw from. This would be a deck that definitely would bear study. You know, I mean, using it over and over and just looking up the meanings over and over and over again. Because like your standard tarot meanings, there are levels and layers to each one. And it sounds like this deck it would be well worth learning all those. All right, let's do a little bit of a cleansing here. Okay, so we're going to cleanse with smudge, with the air and fire, and we're going to bless with water and earth. And then I'm going to take just a little pinch of the fire of Azrael and hope that my charcoal is still going so I can bless this deck here. Okay, so from coming forward with the unboxing videos, I'm not going to do like a full reading at the end of them because it seems like everybody's bailing out before that. And, you know, I'll do plenty of lives where we're actually doing readings, and I'll use different decks for that. But for now, I just want you to see what things look like. And, you know, I love the artwork. I love the pagan themes. In fact, I want to look at one of the majors here and see how they do an explanation. The Magician says the message, open yourself to the power of Awen and Nuifer. It's Welsh. Welsh and Gaelic have too many consonants that aren't pronounced the way I know them. Okay, the power of Lela and Lela, of inspiration and life force, and let it flow through you and into the world. So that's a nice message. And yes, the image of the magician pulling things in and bringing it through to the world. Keywords are creativity, inspiration, direction, willpower, life force, flow, first steps, empowerment. The meaning is realizing your dreams. Time for action. Use your willpower and your focus to take the first steps towards achieving your purpose. Stay focused and open to inspiration. Doubt and preoccupation with self inhibit the flow of energy. So doubt and preoccupation with self. All right. Trust and let go of worries about your life to allow creative energy to flow. So there are several different things. And if you use this kind of like an oracle deck, I imagine whatever specific, I think this would be a good deck for specific questions, because whatever specific you have in mind, there's a range of answers that I think something is going to specifically target your issue. So the main thing I want to say is thank you, Val. Thank you so much. It's beautiful. I love it. I'm definitely going to use it, and I can't wait to do some personal readings with it because of the gift deck thing. I know it's going to be very special. So thanks again for sticking around. Please subscribe and click like on the video if you in fact liked it, and click your notifications too so you'll know when I put up new videos. I'll be doing random lives here and there. I put up an unboxing video of an oracle or tarot deck every Monday. So good to see you. I will see you next time. This has been the Zen Witch. Blessed be.